Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's a really nice day outside, so I figured I would film outside because why the heck not? Today I'm going to be doing something a little differently. Sochi. Today I'm going to be talking about my current favorite houseplants. Now, let me just do a little disclaimer because I am not someone who knows a lot about houseplants or anything like that. I just think that they look cool and I get them and I just love taking care of stuff like that. However, with that being said, I have had my fair trial and errors of houseplants, and so I know what I like and what I don't like. With that being said, maybe I'll talk about that in the future of plants that I just cannot get by. I will not buy them ever again probably, but that's for a future video. Today I'm going to be talking about ones that I'm just doing something right. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes, like, especially if you have houseplants or if you really like houseplants. I'm sorry about the noise, by the way, too. Outside, what can you do? There are just certain type of houseplants that you just get it and you guys are good. You guys instantly bond, you're instantly know how to take care of it, and you buy a plant and if you have a specific spot in your mind of where you want that plant and you just put it there and then it actually likes being there and you're just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. That's kind of what these houseplants are. Some of them are brand spanking new, as in like I got them like 3 days ago and I just am already so obsessed with them. So that's what this video is going to be today. I just figured I would do a quick little video like this, but don't worry, we will be continuing on with the movie commentary type of stuff, which is something I kind of want to briefly touch on. I really like doing those type of videos. That's probably what I'm going to be leaning more towards. I'll probably be that, a little bit of more research-based anti-MLM stuff, because I'm getting really annoyed of doing video reactions and I don't really like watching them and it just leaves like a bad taste in my mouth. So I'm going to do some more like research-based type of things on like the psychological part of it and probably delve more into that side of it. So that's probably gonna be the future. It's gonna be probably here and there of some anti-MLM stuff, but I mainly want to focus on things that I really like watching and things that I enjoy filming, like these houseplants videos and our movie commentaries that I just love filming and I love putting out there. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's get into my top favorite houseplants right now, currently in this climate. First, we're going to be starting off with the Philodendron Birkin. I have been looking for this plant for so long and I finally was able to obtain it thanks to Home Depot. This was only like 15 bucks, but it's a pretty decent size. Yeah, this is in a 6-inch, so it's pretty decent size and I love the color. Like, I love the foliage. I don't know, is it foliage? I've heard some people say foliage. I have no idea how to pronounce it actually, so. But this is so cute. I mean, the little freaking lines and the veins. It's just absolutely the cutest plant ever. Also, it kind of like reverts, so this part, oh, it's getting kind of burnt. It kind of reverts, so these very light colored parts of the leaves will kind of go back to a darker color like so, but I still think it looks really cool. I just am a sucker for really outrageous colored plants or ones that are just really big, juicy green leaves. I love green. Green's my favorite color. That's what I'm more drawn to, honestly. Also, all of these, so I like to name my house plants. So if you think of a name for that one, let me know, because there's only 2 plants in this video that I don't have a name for because they're still kind of new. So the Birkin is still kind of new, so I don't have a name, but if you think of a cute little name, let me know. Next, we have just the regular heartleaf philodendron. I got this a long ass time ago. Her name's Silky because the leaves are just, ooh, like, I feel like I can't do wrong with this one. I hardly water it. I hardly water it, but it is truly the cutest thing ever, and like new leaves are always popping out. I haven't, oh my gosh, my dog to say that. Hey, hopefully it's okay. I mean, it was dead, but I haven't repotted this, but like no roots are coming out of the bottom. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? So new leaves always are popping out, like that one, the little baby one. So cute. So yeah, like more right here. I feel like I just cannot do wrong with this one. So hopefully it'll start trailing though, because I've had it for kind of a while and so many new leaves have been put out. Hardly any leaves have fallen off and died, but hopefully I'll be able to get it to start trailing and like grow more. Okay, next we have the neon pothos. I mean, okay, listen. Okay, I love green, right? Any shade of green. And this is probably one of the coolest colors of green on a plant that you can see. I mean, are you kidding me? So I actually had kind of a fight with her because I've had her in a spot and oh yeah, her name's Beyonce. By the way, I have a little name tag for her. Her name's Beyonce. I'm kind of open to changing her name though. We'll see. But I had her in a spot and I just left her there and she was not doing good. Let me just tell you, she did not like it at all. I was really sad about it because she looked so beautiful there, but she just kept drooping, leaves kept falling off. It was honestly stressing me out. So I decided to move her under a window that gets medium light and she loved it. She has been putting out so many new leaves. I also like repotted her. She's been putting out like so many new leaves. I mean, ow, freaking poke me in the eyeball. I'm literally poking myself in the eyeball. Okay, so this is another plant, the only other plant I don't have a name for, and this is the Transcendencia Nanuk. I actually don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called a Nanuk. But it is so freaking cute. It's so tiny. It came in this little pot from Home Depot. I mean, I'm gonna like try to zoom in. So it has like the very faintest pink, purple-ish tint to it. And the leaves are so thick. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to watch this grow. This is still kind of new, so if you think I have a name for this one, let a girl know. I mean, she's just so cute. I mean, there's nothing really more to it because I just got her, but she's just so freaking cute. You know when you see something, like a really cute dog, and you just want to like squeeze it because you're like, you're so cute? That's how I feel about this one. Just so freaking cute. So next we have this rattlesnake plant. I think it's a Clayfia rattlesnake. I mean, this one's still new, but I just instantly came up with a name for it. So his name is Ka. I love him. I mean, I'm gonna tilt him so you can see. I've been wanting this plant for the longest time, and when I saw this at Lowe's, I actually screamed. They only had like 2 of this size and a bunch of like, not a bunch, they had like 3 of the littler ones, probably in like 4-inch pots or something. This, I want to say, is like a 6-inch maybe, but I mean, it's kind of tall. I mean, you have to love Lowe's. Like, they give you the pot too, like, and at Home Depot, like at big box stores, they give you a pot as well. Like, it's in a nursery pot and it gives you a free nice pot, so you gotta love it. This one, I mean, this is one of the plants where you just see the look of it and you're like, what? How is that real? How did that happen? What? So the back end of the leaves, as you can see, are like a mauve. The top part, I mean, it looks like a snake kind of, and it looks like kind of scaly. It's a little bit wrinkly, and it has little darker green spots on it, and it is honestly the coolest combination of colors I've ever seen, and I'm so glad I was able to get it. I just got this one like a couple days ago, and I'm already obsessed with it. That's Ka for you. Okay, so another plant that I got that I'm actually just seeing it brings me such an immense amount of joy that I cannot express. I do not know how to explain. It is the Marble Queen Pothos. Now, I don't even think I need to explain myself. Like, look at this one leaf. Are you freaking kidding me? Don't you just love it when a store takes like good care of the plant? You know what I'm saying? Like, this leaf is freaking giant. It's like as big as my entire hand actually. That leaf too. This is another plant that I've been wanting for so long. I don't have names for these ones either. And I also, when I saw it, I just had to get both of them. This was $13 at Lowe's. I got two because I honestly could not decide. And I put them on the mantle in my house and they love it. When I say don't you just love it when you have an idea of where you want the plant and they actually like being there? The amount of serotonin I get, I cannot explain. This, look at this freaking leaf. I wanted this plant, this one, out of all of them, for this specific leaf. Are you freaking kidding me? It's all white. This one too. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Are you freaking kidding me? Honestly, such a good price and they were in really good condition and they just keep growing. These bring me so much happiness just by the fair glance of looking at it. You know what I mean? Each leaf is so unique and different and watching them unfurl. Okay, next we have a plant that I really need to water. This is a Stromant Triostar, and this is another plant that I knew exactly where I bought it for a specific place in my house, and she loves being there. I'm actually just in awe of how beautiful she is. I do have a name for her, Peachy. I'm kind of open to changing her name though. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but look at these freaking leaves. The little bit of pink in there, a little bit green, and then the other side is like a bright neon purple. The fact that this is a real plant. Look at this one. Oh my god. Isn't she like the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? She's cute. She was pretty cheap too. I got her from like a local plant shop. She was like 12 bucks. I mean, oh, and her leaves are so soft too. And I'm pretty sure she is a type of prayer plant or type of Clayfia, I want to say, because at night all of her leaves will push up and then at the daytime, during the daytime, they're kind of down. So that's why they kind of look down like this, but I really need to water her. I saved the best for last because this is a plant I just got and it's actually the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Something I've been wanting for the longest time and now I finally have it. So this is a Rex Begonia. This is probably one of the coolest plants I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it might need a water. I know she's moist. She's fine. But oh, she will definitely need a repot though. Look at those freaking roots. I don't know if you even see that. I mean, just look at it. It looks freaking terrific. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. You have these dark maroon leaves with the edges of a dark green and then a little bit of a pinky red vein that just kind of tie-dyes it. And then the leaves are velvety. Like, I'm not even kidding you, they're velvet. I don't know if you can think of a cooler plant like this. And they have so many different type of varieties too, like so many different like combination, like color combinations and stuff like that. Truly the cutest thing ever. This giant one was $10 at my local nursery. I mean, this is actually the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm hoping she'll like where I put her. I just got this and I've decided to name him Crepuscule because it's like midnight, you know, twilight. I don't know. I wanted to name her. I can decide if it's a her or him. We'll just say they. I couldn't decide if I wanted to name them Midnight Sky from the Miley Cyrus song. But then I was like, what's a more different name for like midnight? And I looked it up, and Crepuscule came up. Instantly in love with. Are you kidding me? Like another plant that I just see it and gives me instant serotonin. You know what I mean? Those were the plants that I'm currently into right now. If you have any questions about them, let me know in the comments. I have more houseplants if you want to see just a houseplant collection or anything like that. Also let me know. Just talk to me in the comments. You know, I love talking and interacting with you guys, so definitely hit me up about that. Also, just another plug, shameless plug, I'm also on a podcast. Well, I'm just a guest on my sister's podcast, but you guys should definitely check it out. It is called Reading Into It, and I was on the last two episodes actually, where we were reading the last 2 books of a series of unfortunate events. So the last episode for that series, the series of unfortunate events, will be up by the time this goes up. So definitely check that out. Check out the Instagram, and I'll have everything linked in the description if you want to check it out. Really good, really funny. We're iconic, of course. What else is there to say? Anyways, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz, and as always, thanks for watching.